Hello there, are your Joy-Cons broken? Well, I'm going to show you how to fix them. We're going to replace some sticks on this one and we're going to test and make sure all the buttons are working. So let's take a quick look here. So as you can see, this guy, the stick is completely broken and this one's missing the rubber pad. So what I'm going to do is, hopefully you guys can see this. We're going to go to settings. And we're going to go down to controllers and sensors. And then we're going to go down to test input devices, test controller buttons. So now I'm going to check and make sure that all these buttons work, like ZR, R, plus, X, A, Y, B. Okay. And we'll take it out. And then we'll make sure the little light comes on. So we want to check this button, SR, SL, SL. Okay, so those all seem to be working, so we just need to change the stick on this guy. Alright, so this guy, ZL works, L works, up, right, left, down, minus button. Lights come on, connected, SL, SR. Okay, so both of these are just going to be a stick replacement. So we'll set my test switch to the side. So these are triangle squares, or screws I should say. So this is a 50mm triangle. So for these 4 screws, so I'm going to take out these 4 screws. We can hit this button, but as soon as I hit another button, it's gonna. Cause I can hear it. I can hear it clicking on the switch. These screws out. Alright, so I like to try to get my thumb in there and slide it down. And just kind of gently open it up. So we'll take our little pry tool here. Oop, pop the battery out. So we'll hold it down and just kind of grab the cords of the battery, and then you can just, should be able to just pop that right out. There we go. And then we want to inspect the battery. It's nice and flat. If you got any bulges in it, the battery is no good. Okay, so now we need to switch to a small Phillips. And we've got to take out, there's a screw right there and right there, and then down here, and then this battery holder will come out. But I like to move this out of the way, the antenna. So I'll start by removing these top screws here. This one's a little too big. There we go, that's the right screwdriver. These ribbons, you be very gentle because these ribbons can tear pretty easy. So you want to be as gentle as you can. These are very, very delicate inside here. Come on out. There it goes. Okay, so now that those 3 screws are out, should be able to kind of just flip this over and out of your way, kind of just like that. So we'll grab a pair of tweezers, and this is what we're after here. So there's a little latch ribbon holder here. So we'll pop that out. There's 2 screws holding the joystick in. Take those out and it should just, yep, there's no stick on it, just come right out. So let's grab a new stick. And there we go. And make sure clicks and everything. Alright, so we'll put it back in the right ribbon facing up. We gotta kind of pick it up a little bit. So, and you just kind of want to shimmy it back and forth until it goes past that little, it's a, I don't know, like a dust cover that goes over the Joy-Con. And that's the triangle screwdriver. We need Phillips. Put that back in. That screw back in. And then we'll take our tweezers. Those will grab the little plastic tab at the top and very gently shove it in there. Close the latch. Okay, so now we can start putting it back together. So you want to kind of very gently go in the same motion that you took it apart and fold this back over. Make sure your antenna is out of the way. Or you can remove this if you want, but I try to just leave it. The less I gotta take apart, the better. And then we'll put the screws back in. Okay, one more. Alright, so it's now time to put the battery back in. So the way I do it is that I line the plug up and then I push down with the tweezers until it snaps in place. We'll get our antenna threaded back through here and in its holder. Sometimes it don't want to go back in like it's supposed to. There we go. Now it's in there. Set the battery back in. Push it back down so that there's a double-sided tape there that you can that sticks it together. And we'll gently line it back up. And there we go. Lights are flashing. We're connected again. Okay, so we can put these screws back in. Almost done with this one. Well, we'll have to calibrate it, but we'll show you that in a minute. Since this is a right and a left Joy-Con, we'll go ahead and do them both, and then we'll retest them both at the same time. Okay, so that one's done. New stick should be ready to go once we do some more testing. Alright, so we got, here's the left Joy-Con. So same thing. Get the screws out. There's 4 screws on the back. Okay, and we'll get our thumb in there. If you don't have thumbnails, you can use one of these little sesame pry tools. They'll get right in there too. Pop it open and fold it apart, just like that. Same thing, we'll get the battery out. Alright. Hold it and we'll grab the wires and we'll pop it out of the socket. Inspect the battery. That looks pretty good. I don't think there's anything wrong with that one. Alright, so there's 1, 2, 3 screws to get this battery holder out. And then we need the proper screwdriver. These are 3 Phillips screws. So yeah, those screws are here, here, and here. And for some reason these bottom screws don't want to come out like they're supposed to. There we go. Alright, so this guy, pick him up, should come out. What is it hanging up on? What are we hanging up on? We're hanging up on something. Oh, there we go. Slide that out like that. Try not to kick that button out there. So, okay, so on this one we need to unlatch that ribbon for your ZR and or Z or your L and ZL buttons, and then we'll undo the latch for the Joy-Con. Pop it out, and there's 2 screws. There's, you can see it. There's one right there, one right there. Okay, we'll toss that guy and we'll get another one. I have another one in this bag here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Got our new joystick here. If I can get out of the bag, we'll be in business. Ah, there we go. Alright. So, oh, our button fell out. That's okay. We'll get it back in there. So we'll put that ribbon up underneath. And we want to thread that ribbon. We want to hold this ribbon up and then thread the other one underneath the ribbon that connects to this bit. Get it in there. See, we want this ribbon to go underneath that one, just like that. So we'll get the screws in there, get that secured, and then we'll reattach the ribbons. There we go. Okay. So now I'll put this ribbon back in. Maybe. There we go. Close the latch. And now we'll get the Joy-Con ribbon in. I mean, you can. I think that's what I'll do, is just get this guy out of the way. Okay, Joy-Con is connected. So we'll bring this guy back in. Now there's the pads on this side. You want to make sure you got that darker plastic bit facing up. Otherwise you won't have a connection. And yep, it can be kind of a pain in the butt. Get them back in there. You silly thing. Alright, come here. Come here. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to undo this. We'll get it though. We'll get it back in there. Come on. Oh, 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 you silly thing. Ha. It'd go right back in there if I wasn't filming. We all know that. Come on, get back in. There it goes. Close the latch. Aha! Success. Get this button back in. Make sure we get the spring in its tray. Get the spring in its tray. Get the spring in its tray. There we go. Well, maybe not. Come on. Go back where you want to. Go back where you're supposed to. Fix the spring. You are being a real pain in my butt today. There we go. There we go. Alright, so flip this guy back up in here. The battery holder. That in place. Make sure. Oh, yeah, we got the ribbon sticking out. The ribbon's got to go underneath. all of that. Get down underneath there like you're supposed to. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we don't want to get that ribbon pinched, so there it is. Just want to double check. Okay, that ribbon is moving freely. It's not pinched. So we'll go ahead and get the screws back in this. Battery, wind back up, push it down till it clicks, set the battery back down, and we'll line everything up and close it back up. And look at there, got lights. Is it going to connect? Nope. Try again. Nope, might have been too long. Alright, let's get the screws, case screws back in it. Ooh, oh, well, that's awesome. Did y'all see me scratch the hell out of that? Well, maybe you can't see it. Yeah, just scratched it. Oh boy. Oh well. It wasn't the greatest Joy-Con to begin with. Kind of abused, anyway. But if it's ugly and still works, but it still works, right? So, okay. So that's the new stick. And see, this already had a bunch of scratches and almost looked like something tried to chew on it. Alright, let's get the test switch here. Oh, there it went. See, there it connected. Get them connected. Okay, so we'll go to calibrate control sticks. I'm trying to keep it to where the glare isn't blinding you. You can see what I'm doing. Well, that's gonna have to be good enough. Okay, so we'll do this side. That looks to be pretty good. So we'll go back and we'll do the other side. Now if it was like drifting off like this or something, then we'd hit the calibrate. That's pretty good. That is really good. So let's go back to test input devices and re-double check everything. ZR, R, plus, XX, AA, BB, YY, right stick, okay. ZL, L, minus, up, right, down, down, left, left, and that works. Okay, so we'll pop it out. Light came on. SR, SR, SL, SL. Light came on. Okay, so SL, 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 SR, SR. Alright, so there we go. So 2 working Joy-Cons. So now you know how to change your sticks on your Joy-Cons. So I hope you enjoyed this and have a good day. And we'll see you on the next one. Oh, I'm going to be starting to stream playing some older video games like on the Nintendo GameCube and PlayStation 2. And we're going to play some real rare games too. We're going to get those from GameZilla has agreed to let me borrow some of their super rare, super expensive games that we can play on play online. I'm going to stream some of that. So look forward to that. So have a good day. And we'll see you on the next one.